What up, the Lions fans? Oh, we got energy. We popping right now, and there's flags. Can y'all hear me? Yep, y'all can hear me. All right. Mm-hmm. Some chicken. Here you go. What up, though, Mr. Morale 313? Who's on the call? Is it Tom Brady? And who else? Oh, Ford Field rocking today, huh? All right. Josh Jacobs around the right side for what? 5 yards on first down. I hope the squad gets the dub for us. Wide open, bro. Um, all right. Um, all right, let's go ahead and get a stop here, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them come in here and punch you in the mouth, march right down the street. I mean, right down the field. Don't let them march down the street either. Um, all right. So only one we're missing. Only thing missing is a missus. Got one chef, one maid. Um, Kirby Joseph, of course, we already knew he was going to be out. Terrion Arnold in, DJ Reed in. Um, I feel the energy, but I don't see the results. So we need to go ahead and get things popping. Uh, uh, what up, though, Tactical Sport? All right. So, brother, brother, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I see them flying around, but I don't see the results. Um, about to drop it in the oil, bruh. I'm trying to tell y'all. Um, I mean, Marcus Davenport is back, y'all. I mean, what's going on? They should have had negative 8,000 yards this drive. Marcus Davenport's back. All right, so let's see. Tristan Colon is going to be starting. Uh, I hate Jordan Love's face. Okay, I hate it. I want to punch him in it. It's like what the frick, man. I'm tired of these four number twos. You know what I mean? A sack would be nice right now, but they're not gonna pass it because why would you? Why would you? As my man said, he picked it up easily. Um, all right, Davenport's on the field. Look at that. Everybody flowed the wrong way. Come on now. Yep. Look how calm he is. I freaking hate him, bro. Ah, why would you leave your man like that, bro? You can't just. I mean, come on, dog. All right, can we get him off the field? Can we hold him to a field goal, or dare I say, can we get an interception? Terrion Arnold interception, pick six. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling the pick six right now. Bringing the blitz. All right, we got him off the field. 3 points. Let's go. Hey, because I don't know what this offense is going to do. And we need to hold them to 3 points or less all the time. We don't need to give up no touchdowns. I'm trying to tell you. All right. So the only people that are inactive, um, there's no one that we didn't know about that was out, and no one from the questionable list is out. So facts. We need to, for sure, boss up and get these studies. Let me see. All right. Um, Tom Kennedy has been signed to the active roster. Um, uh, okay, Miles Frazier is out, so he was downgraded. Tyler Lacey's out. Oh, damn. What we gonna do? We got those guys. They're good players. They're good football players, and they're not gonna be able to play today. Tyler Lacey's not playing. I don't know about Tyrus Wheat. Anybody heard about Tyrus Wheat? And a guy we forgot about. Okay, do y'all remember this guy's name? Makai Wingo. Do y'all remember that there's a guy named Makai Wingo on this team? Has Makai Wingo played this year? I don't know, but he's inactive. He's a healthy scratch. Um, you know what I'm saying? Barry's on the screen, y'all. Barry's on the screen. Pay attention. Pay attention. Barry's on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Whenever Barry's on the team, y'all got on the screen. Y'all better perk up and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better perk up and pay attention. That's all I'm saying. Um, all right. So nobody is a surprise out. The most disappointing out, I would say, is Miles Frazier because he could have made his debut. Guys, in case you didn't know, Josh Pascal did not make it back within his 21-day window, so he is out for the season. That is both Josh Pascal and uh, Levi Onwuzurike, who missed the entire season with back injuries. It's crazy. Ross Dwelly is at tight end, and you see Big Dan Skipper in there because who is Ross Dwelly, right? So we're gonna get that help. We're gonna get that work. We're gonna get that jumbo set. Where's Hutch? Hutch was in there. He was in there. We didn't really see anybody on the pass rush too much. I mean, we got some pressure, but yeah, Hutch was in there. All right. Wow. Golf trips. Listen, I don't believe in omens, but if I did, that would be a bad one. Yeah. For those Packers fans who don't know the rules, this isn't college football. He didn't give himself up. He wasn't down. Y'all remember that? I think it was the Rams game, and people were like, "Ah, he was down." Hey, I like the fact that they moved the pocket, but see that Coyote Awasika, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, okay? I wanted to see uh Miles Frazier there, but yeah. All righty. I just have to say I'm pretty tired of watching other teams hit our quarterback and get pressure, and it's so difficult for us to do the same. I just, you know, I know we don't have Micah Parsons and Rashawn Gary, but I mean we got Hutch and Davenport. You know, what up to Belinda Brown? Hope everyone is enjoying their holiday. Let's see here, boy. I tell you, Lord have mercy. Facts. Hmm. Quite crazy. Davenport's out there, y'all. I just want to point it out. Marcus Davenport is on the field, and he's opposite Hutch. Let's see how good we are. I mean, come on, that's got to be delay a game, bro. It's got to be delay a game. At some point, we got to fix this bull crap. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we got to fix this. Oh, it's fine if it goes to zeros. Yeah. At some point, we got to fix that, bro. I mean, we got all this money and all this, tied into the broadcast, tied into everything in the NFL, and we can't figure out. There we go. There we go, Terry. Big hit. Um, we got all this money, and we can't figure out how to sync up the TV clock. Hey guys, y'all saw how Arnold hit him with his shoulder? Yes, I hit him with his shoulder, not his helmet. Brian Branch. Did you see that play? Facts. Is this Tom Kennedy's first regular season game? Nah, this can't be his first regular season game. Nah, it can't be. Okay, no. He's never made a regular season roster out of camp. That's what it is. Okay. All right, I get it. uh, yeah, we gotta do something, bro. We gotta do something. Where's Frank Ragnow? He's got it. Is he in the stadium? Somebody show him on the jumbotron so we can get some life out here because this is some bull crap. I hate getting like Twitter notifications from TMZ because I don't follow TMZ. Uh, it's like my Twitter is curated. My Twitter ain't nothing but football and just sports in general. That's it. What up, though, Jody Carruthers? I think we would notice the difference. Frank is he's a world class athlete, all that stuff, but he ain't that skipper. We definitely would notice. We are looking we offense. Okay. The defense just stepped up, got us a three and out. Now the offense got to step up and get us a three and in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Um, all right. Let's see what we got going. I mean, Hamir Gibbs. Hamir Gibbs. Alahin Hamir Gibbs. You know. You know Hamir Gibbs? Hamir, he's a good guy. All right. Of course, I'm Ross St. Brown is down. Cologne is causing problems today, huh? Lord have mercy. Yeah, he is. Uh, what up, though, Gussie? Gussie. I'm not saying nothing, Belinda. I'm not saying nothing. Mm-mm. This offense would go to absolute crap. Absolute crap. It would be called the poop fence. He's getting tape. He's getting tape. That's all. He'll be back. How to replicate that production. That's what they said. That's crazy. Because even they know. Khamir Giz Alahi. It's an angry run right there, boy. I'll tell you. Jameer said Frank Ragnow back. He ain't here today, but he back. Bartolo Colon. Bartolo Colon. It's not Bartolo Colon. I know that. It's Tristan Colon, but you know what I'm saying. All right, there we go. There's Monty. His textbook 1 yard gain because there are no holes. Someone was lined up off sides, I believe. Oh wow. As I said, somebody was lined up wrong, but it happened to be the Lions. Oh, so it's both of them on the field at the same time. We can do that. Monty and Gibbs. Hawaii 5-0. I don't know. I'm pretty tired of watching this, bro. Like, this. Oh my god. And then Quay Walker is out, so we're not going to get a free 15-yard penalty at a pivotal point in the game. You know what I mean? Bro, is this an NFL quarterback or like what the what's going on, man? Just punt, man. I told you. I said just punt. I told you. I told you we're gonna have to keep holding the Packers to 3 points or less on every drive because this offense is. Nothing's up with Tesla. He's playing. It's- What's up with the offense? Facts. Facts. You know, hey, Frank might be looking at this game and being like, I can't do nothing with this. I'm going back to retirement. Oh my God, bro. If they score if they score a touchdown at any point, you know, that guy's Marcus Davenport's on the field. That wasn't a false start. Looked like he got out of there a bit early. That's not good. I give him that Toradol shot and let him go. Come on, how y'all let that man just come up the? I don't understand, bro. Like, how you just let that man leak out the backfield for 8 yards, straight up the middle? We have -6 passing yards, brother. This is ridiculous, man. He's talking about play clock at 1. I'm trying to understand how everybody can pick up yards, but it's like it's such a struggle for us to do anything. I don't get it, you know? We'll get in the backfield, but be out of position when we get there. Marcus Davenport knifed down and should have been a loss of 5 yards, not a gain of 5 yards. Look, look, see? Every time we be in the backfield, you know, Ali McNeil comes through. Just cut to, it's I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. We're in position, but out of position so much. It doesn't make sense. You know, we're in position to make plays, but just finally. I mean, Aleem been getting in there. We just haven't been making the play. We finally made the play. I got tired of being in this position, bro, where it's like, okay, you know, we're just gonna try to poo-poo a move that gets made. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the Packers made the move for Micah Parsons. And it's just, as Lions fans, we just want to poo-poo it, but we're poo-pooing it because we know we're never going to make those moves. So we have to cope by saying, "Oh, it's not going to matter. Micah Parsons isn't going to matter." This is freaking frustrating, bro. Like, frustrating, bro. It pisses me off. I'm tired of watching other people make moves to get better. Like, I'm tired of watching the Packers do things to get better. I'm tired of watching the Packers get Reggie White. I'm tired of watching the Packers get freaking, you know, Micah Parsons. I'm tired of watching the Packers do anything. It's freaking frustrating, man. And then we sit around here talking about, oh, we're good because we got such and such a player. Exactly. The best we can hope for on this drive, outside of a turnover, is just to hold them to 3 points. Well, the Colt season is over. Look at this. Look at this. What the frick is going on, bro? Why? Why are we getting moved off the ball like this? But Davenport is back. Like this is, we got a Lee McNeil, we got DJ Reader. What is happening? How did they just bust up the middle for 8 yards? Look at this, 5.3 yards per play, and we got 1.3 yards per play. What are we doing differently than freaking week number one? Thank you for not throwing a flag. I'm so happy because y'all always be throwing flags whenever we do anything. You know why they're gonna go? Because all they have to do is turn around and give the ball to Jacobs. Unless they're gonna try to draw you off sides. No. Oh, that was silly. Out of bounds. Yeah, he knew it. That's why he got up like that. You could tell by his reaction that he wasn't in. No. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was at. That first foot, I was looking at that. Like they yeah. This looked like a game I'm gonna turn off early again, bro. I understand like it's normally I would be like, hey, it's a long game, but we have freaking -6 passing yards. Hmm. I thought it was a catch when they first showed it because the ball was in his hands. You know, I guess what you're saying is he moved it to the other hand. I don't know. I didn't think it didn't look like he lost control of it. It looked like he was just I don't know, bro. It is what it is, bro. I don't At this point, I don't really care, bro. I'm just tired of watching this product, you know? I'm tired of watching this, man. His first touchdown of the year. Of course, it was his first touchdown of the year. Now Ford Field is gonna be silent. Is whatever, dude. I'm tired of this football team, man. You know, like freaking Matt Lafleur, Jordan Love. These are the guys that you're getting beat by, and that pisses me off, bro. Like freaking pansy ass Matt Lafleur. Like what the frick, bro? Jordan Love with his freaking. What are you doing, Brian Branch? I don't understand what he was doing. Why would you stop? He makes a great play on third down and a stupid play on fourth. Like Brian Branch is not playing well this year. Yeah, he had -6 passing yards in the first quarter. Yeah, let's fight. Let's fight. Yeah. They got me frustrated for sure. I mean, you just I mean, this dude is 1 for 4 for 22 yards. And that was a 28-yard catch and run by that dude right there, bro. That dude right there, bro. That jump is crazy. He just said, "What's 15 yards?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "You might be a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin?" You know what I'm saying? That man right there, bro. That dude right there, crazy. I like They're living in our backfield, bro. They're living in our backfield. You can't play football this way. You can't play offense like this. Now it's 3rd and 13. Gibbs is off the field. We've got no Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know, so who are you gonna throw to? Are you gonna throw to JMO and give him something? Who was that? Tom Kennedy. Let's go. Who had that on their bingo card? Hey, it was TK85. Why not? Why not? That's crazy. uh, as I said, who had that on their bingo card? Tom Kennedy, TK85, coming through in the clutch. I don't know. It's got to be offsides. If you have the second illegal. Now we're 1st and goal from the freaking 14. Awesome. Those are killer penalties. When you're in end goal situations, you know? You know, when Frank comes in, we'll be able to run up the middle a lot easier. But are they gonna allow that for the second straight play? Nope. Shooting themselves in the leg, huh? Like all their coaches look like they drink freaking caramel mocha matcha lattes at practice every day. Like it's you have freaking Matt LaFleur's beta male ass. There we go. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties? Get these tutties? Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties? Get these tutties? All right. Hey, if we can keep that type of drive up, we might have a chance. I'm just saying. We might have a chance. I don't know, bro. Hey, we got a touchdown drive when we needed a touchdown drive. Now our defense has to play complementary football and don't let up points on this drive. We need another 3 and out from them. You know, got to turn this game on its head. We need to stop freaking doing dumb stuff like stopping on coverage. I don't know what was Brian Branch looking at? It was 4th and 2. It was 4th and 2. They weren't running the football. Why did he stop and look in the backfield and just leave that man open? Is anybody still watching these Avatar movies? I know a lot of people are. But after the first Avatar, which was such a stupid movie, I'm sorry. I hated Avatar. Okay. I hated it. It was like, I can't remember it. It was like one of those games, you know how they make like so when a new system comes out and they make a game that doesn't really have a point except to just like to show the graphic capabilities of the system. You know, the game's not fun. It doesn't there's nothing you can really do. It's like, oh, look how they made this landscape. And you know, it's like it was like a drone flyover type game. That's what Avatar was to me, the first one. I didn't, you know, people say the second one was great. I'm not gonna watch it. It was like Dune, the first Dune. It was trash. I don't care. We like, oh, it was a setup. Nah. I watched that joint for free and I wanted my money back. You don't sit here and have me watch a movie for 2 hours to set up something's coming. I don't give a damn. I didn't read the books. We definitely need J Lev on his ass. We'll see if that happens. Yes, Branch has been off all year. Every new come on now. Come on now. That's nah. That's false. Um this new COD, we're playing against a bunch of bots. I know I think season started. Did season 1 start? I'm not sure. I haven't played in a few days. But I mean, we were playing against the craziest bots. Like they got that joint turned up on superhuman. Dudes like jumping off of buildings, doing 360 no scopes in midair, popping you in your left ear. I'm like, what the frick is going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? So that was you watched the last one. That's what I'm saying. After the first one, I wasn't gonna watch it. It's just like I'm hearing how good Dune 2 is. Not watching it. No. You see, with me, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better, you know what I'm saying? That's it. That is it. One shot. That's been the story of the day. You had him at the 20 and he got to the 30. What up, though, Brent DeWitt? 'He is alive and well. There he goes with that dumbass fadeaway throw. Amik Robertson kinda owns Christian Watson. You know, it's this crazy rivalry that started when he was in Las Vegas. Was that not offensive pass interference though? You know, I feel like it was. He's a wild man. 3rd and 3, Josh Jacobs time. Mm, maybe not. This is annoying, bro. Yeah, he was, but we didn't have a chance to review it. So that one was clearly bobbled. That was clearly, yeah. He didn't have control when that first foot was down. You could debate the touchdown, but that one was clear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Suck him, bro. Dude is cross-eyed. Like, dude is cross-eyed. He do. He do. Like, he's kind of like feast or famine. He'll make a good play and then he'll give up a big one. Uh, I need this dude to get sacked, man. Like I guess we think we're playing the Giants today. A 15-minute timer? What? Why? Yeah, you know. That's why I hate Love. That's why I hate him so much. He just acts like he's like he acts like he's better than he is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's just so smug and so freaking nonchalant. And he's like, I can do anything. Like, where did you get this from? You can't. You know, these little fadeaway throws and all this dumb stuff. It's like, bro, those are bad passes. We have too many men on. Oh my. Y'all better not let Love scramble and go into the end zone. I'm gonna be freaking pissed. What did I just say? Thank you. Thank you. Don't jump off sides. They're gonna try to draw you off sides. That's what they're doing. Thank you. How did you get it? No, he did not. The video was clear. It wasn't a little bit shaky. What are we talking about? That's freaking crazy, bro. You know, I usually don't like take it outside of football, but I hope somebody beats Matt LaFleur's ass. It's just, Like at this point, it's just, like a fan needs to take one for the team and just jump off and just whoop his ass. And you know what I'm saying? And then the Lions can pay for the legal costs of the assault charge. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, we don't know what he said verbally. Clearly, so you could hear him. You could hear him on that sideline with all that noise. Okay. All right. So you could hear him coming down the sideline calling, "Hey, ref, timeout." Who does that? Everybody knows you do this if you're trying to call a timeout. He tried to time it. He was freaking. He was late. Whatever, dude. I mean, whatever the outcome of this game, it's not gonna matter because the Packers are not gonna freaking do anything. It'll catch up to them. It'll catch up to them in the playoffs. Whatever, dude. You know. All we're doing this game is lessening our chances of going to the playoffs. And if we don't get to the playoffs, it's because we didn't deserve to get to the playoffs. You know. At this point, it's like who freaking cares, man? I'm so tired of watching this team. You know, this defense has been top 10 all year, but in a game that really, really matters, what are we doing? And we haven't lost the game. It's not over, but it's freaking frustrating to watch, man. It's frustrating to watch. We may go into halftime down 17-7, and we may win the game 34-17. It we know it can happen. But what's your level of confidence for that? You know? Like I'm just not I'm not. Mm, just tired of this, man. I'm just tired of it. Like I want to punch him in the face, bro. That's just oh my god. Look what he had to do. Look what he had to do to try to pick up a single yard. It should be. I could be asleep right now. You know what I mean? Why can't we get a free play? Why can't we get a free play? We jump off sides, they get a free play. They jump off sides. You can't shout for a timeout. Who like again, it is too loud for you to hear. Who does that? Who shouts for a timeout? That's so ridiculous. You're a freaking head coach and you're shouting for a timeout? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You clearly have to signal for timeout. I shouted for timeout is some bullcrap, bro. Like, come on, dog. You know, if you're so big and bad as a football team, win the game without help from the referees. Yeah. And he's like, I called the timeout. Like, no, you freaking didn't call a timeout. It was clear. I was shouting for a timeout. No one can hear you. I don't understand. No one can hear you. This dude keeps Tyler. This dude, man. Ugh. Was he concussed? Yeah. Who would have thought? I don't know. That's on golf. Like, put it on him so he can stay on his feet and go out of bounds. What time is the Bears game tomorrow? Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties? Get these tutties? Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties? Get these tutties? Let's go, J Mo. They better stop playing with you. They better stop playing with you. I'm talking about Justin Fields missed the tackle. Yeah, he doesn't need them because he throws ducks. He said he's really stepped up without Amon-Ra St. Brown. No, throw this man the damn ball, even with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown shouldn't have to get hurt for you to then just find other people to throw the damn ball to. It's effing ridiculous, bro. Well, we know why. Where my Oakley's at? You know what I'm saying? Where my Oakley's at? I'm sure somebody from last from what game was that? From the Eagles game. I'm sure somebody was waiting. What's his celebration gonna be? What's his celebration? Oh my goodness. Now 25 seconds to go. Don't let these people get points. Yes. That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't have to go out for that to happen. Like he's got to get hurt for y'all to freaking, do what you should have been doing in the first place. Let's get a penalty and move him back to the to 5. Golf down there, like, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, maybe throw me the ball sometimes. So, I'm pretty good at this football thing. I'm pretty good at it. I mean, give me a look sometimes. I'd be open. I hate those freaking back foot fadeaway throws, bro. I hate it. Ah! Matt LaFleur, like I just want someone like just dump a beer on his head when he's on his way into the locker room. Somebody, please dump a beer on his head. Well, I would say, you know what I'm saying, send me some of that bird, but it'll take a while to get here. All right, I'm gonna be back after halftime, y'all. I'm not watching the halftime show, but I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. All right, be right back. Hopefully these boys can keep that momentum going. We come out after halftime and get that score and go up 21-17. All right, be right back. Yeah, we back. I'm still getting my rap together. There we go. Third down conversion. Be right back. All righty. Amir gives Salahim. You call him every week. Yeah, I told you I got to be better, so I had to leave myself a reminder. They're trying. They're punting. Oh wow. Come on, bro. Are we effing? So on 3rd and 2, we lost a yard. So on 4th and 3, we try to run it up the middle again. I don't get it, bro. It wasn't a boring call. It was a stupid call. Like, come on, dude. I understand having an identity, oh, tough physical, bro. We went backwards on on 3rd and 2, trying to run the ball up the middle. So why would you try to run the ball up the middle on 4th and 3? Unless you had a tremendously blocked up play, which you didn't. Come on, dog. You know they're coming. You know they're coming. You know they're bringing pressure. You know they're run blitzing. You know they're doing all of this stuff. Come on, man. I mean, that was a promising drive to start, and you freaking blew it. They want to win, but they want to do. They just want to, like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, if you're gonna go for it on 4th down, just have a better play down there. That was a bad play. Is that Johnny Moe out there, or is it Dan Campbell? I don't know. I can't tell because that play was trash. Yep. Because our defense, hasn't been doing it. Oh wow, there we go. We got a freaking stop behind the line of scrimmage on the run. Oh, that's game. I guess they're more comfortable trailing by 10. I guess. Yep. Where was Terry on? Yep. It wasn't about going for it. That wasn't the problem. The problem was the play that they chose to go for it. We could have easily picked up 3 yards if we would have passed the football. I was just being funny when I was like, "Oh, they're wearing the throwback jerseys. That means they're gonna lose because they lose so much." But they were so bad when they were wearing them. But yep, and he's been getting beat like a drum, which is why you don't run over to his side or run at all on 4th and 3 after you just lost a yard on 3rd and 2. I hope you don't lose it today. I hope the Lions can freaking get it together so they can win it so you don't lose it. Again, where is Terrion? There we go. Mobile golf. Jared Goff has more rushing yards than Jordan Love. How about that? Who had that on their bingo card? So if Jared Goff can move, why can't he move in the pocket better? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had all of his 4.7 on display right there, bro. Mm. Okay. Come on, bro. Get out of here with that bull crap. It's like, he's in the freaking like they didn't put him out there. It has nothing to do with him. Go ahead with that biased bull crap, bro. Here we go, Monty. Oh, whose soul was that? Whose soul was that? Whose soul was that? I know it was a linebacker. Who was it? Was it McDuffie? Yep. He took it from him. He just didn't bounce like Devon Weatherspoon. He's a little bit too heavy. There we go, Monty. There we go. That's what I'm saying. If he can move, then why is he doing it in the pocket? Yep, I saw that when I went to go get my sandwich. I was like, okay, of course, Tate Ratledge is hurt now. Would you boss up and get these tuddies, get these tuddies, get these tuddies? Would you boss up and get these tuddies, get these tuddies, get these tuddies? Let's go, 18. Welcome to the party. Welcome to Detroit. Welcome to doing something. Like freaking ridiculous. Hey, we gave Goff time in the pocket and he actually found an open receiver. It's amazing what happens when you can give your quarterback time in the pocket. Just ask Jordan Love. He's had time all night. Tesla. You got your test down, Robert. That's what you've been begging for. You got it. There we go. SpaceX, baby. It is. That I didn't even realize that. That is his second touchdown of the season and the second one against the Packers. Hey, I'm calling it now. Isaac Tesla certified Packer killer. Now we didn't win the last time he scored a touchdown, and let's see if we can win this one. Mhm. We do. I mean, that was a much better drive, but we wasted the first drive out. We wasted it. You know, put another 7 on the board and we're 28-24 right now. Now, I'm not Amik Robinson wouldn't have had the opportunity to get burnt had we converted the first drive, you know? Now you're gonna kick off to them and they're gonna have to, go on a drive, you know? Oh, what up though? All balls, no D. Yeah, YouTube did whatever they did, and now it's like, okay, all we see is your usernames. We don't uh like your account name. We don't see the screen names. You probably know that because you can see your you can see it. I don't know why they did that, but take him out and put Terry on. I mean, I don't understand why he's there. You know, I understand he needs his time and he can make he gets punch outs and stuff like that. But come on, bro, Christian Watson, we need coverage. Now, look, in fairness to Amik, he has, like I said earlier in the game, he has pretty much owned Christian Watson. That's really the first time Christian Watson's done anything against him. Um, but it was a big something against him. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why they did it. It's dumb. It's confusing, especially to people like me who talk to my chat, and then I'm like, oh, unless it's your like I know your profile picture. I'm looking at stuff like, okay, you know, who is this? New phone, who this? Does he have 3 touchdowns? Oh yeah, right. He does. He does. He does. You just like they hold Hutch on every play. I don't know how these dudes be hitting the way that they hit and they refuse to put their mouthpiece in. Come on, bro. Why did no one see that other than Terrion? Why was Terrion the only one that paid attention to the dude? There wasn't a single linebacker, nothing. Like nobody. Does no one in the league don't no one runs jet sweeps, no one runs in the run, no one does those things. No one sends a receiver in motion and hands him the ball. Come on, dog. Like we got to be more disciplined, man. That's the thing about this defense. Like it's top 10, but they just do dumb stuff and give up dumb plays. Like what the frick is that? Once again, busted coverage. Now Harper's hurt. How do you just run through the seams like that? Who's let us know how it is. Bro, it's ever ridiculous, bro. Like, there's no way a defense is designed to let a man run straight down the field and be uncovered while he passes three people. What coverage is that? What coverage is that? I don't understand. What coverage is that? The let a man go coverage? That's that Lamb G zone. Lamb G, Lamb G, Lamb G. Let a man go. Well, I did say we needed Kirby Joseph. Yep. Just like just like tactical sports turkey. I don't know when Kirby is due back. I thought he would be back this game. He said he was on his way back. And this is why you couldn't afford this is why you couldn't afford to do that dumb stuff on fourth down. I don't see Davenport out there. I don't see Davenport. 11 rushes, 68 yards. That's some bullcrap, bro. Dude's averaging 6 yards a carry. Oh, Brian Branch laying the wood without using his helmet. That's growth. Indeed. I'm just saying we're keeping an eye out for Marcus Davenport. Bro, can we like when it goes to double zeros, it is delay of game. Can we stop giving extra time? It's delay of game. If you want to give extra time, then make the play clock 1 second longer. I don't understand. It's 40 seconds. It's not 41. It's not 41. It's not 40 and a half. It's 40 seconds. The Packers are getting an extended clock. They got an extended clock on that damn timeout. Well, it wasn't an extended clock. It was a freaking offsides where they were like, okay, well, after offsides, you can call a timeout and we'll give it to you. Nullifying the offsides. What the? Touchdown coming. What did I say? 99.9% of the time. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 1. And there was holding, or was it? No, it was holding. Hopefully, it goes against the Packers. And you got to accept it too, because they're gonna go for it on 4th and 1. I told you, touchdown. I told you. Because if you, I mean, I don't hate it because if you don't grab the face, well, actually, maybe Brian Branch had him covered. I don't know, bro. I said 99% of the time in every Lions game, if you do not get the turnover, if you miss the turnover, it results in points. How is it down to the 1? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That's called being outcoached because they've done the same thing twice to you and scored 2 touchdowns by dialing up man beaters because they know you're just going to play man. All you people that were saying 11-6 and just get into the playoffs. Yeah. Well, we don't care about the North. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering how that's going for you guys right now. I'm wondering. I mean, if there's anybody in here that wants to raise their hand and say, I was one of those people that didn't care about winning the division. I thought all the division talk was dumb. We don't need the division to go to the playoffs. I want if you're in here right now, please raise your hand and then come to the front and tell me how that tastes. You know what I'm saying? Like Shaq said, tell me how my ass tastes. That's yeah. What you thought about the what you thought about the Giants was they got overlooked or whatever, but again, this defense has been top 10 all season, but they just, sometimes in the biggest games they disappear. Mhm. I mean, every year last year it was Tyreek Stevenson. Now it's freaking what's this dude's name? Keyshawn Nixon. Shut up. Why are you talking to JMO? Be quiet. You got burnt. You look silly. Oh, please don't show me JMO wide open. Please don't show me that. Please don't show me JMO wide open. I don't want to see that part of the replay because I could, yeah, I'm gonna flip a table up in here. Hamir Gibbs, I like him. We're doing trick plays because this is an aggressive defense. That's why you're doing trick plays. It's misdirection. Bro, whenever I see Christian Gonzalez, I see his sister. It's annoying to me that I see that every time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't remember, David Blau is married to Christian Gonzalez's sister. So because I saw her first, every time I see him, I see her because they look exactly like. Oh my god. That Tom Brady commercial. This chick in the freaking nursing home was crazy. We need more of something. And you know, if they don't get it here, they're gonna go for it on fourth. I just hope they have a better play. Let us know how it tastes. All right. Khamir Geese. Alahin. Khamir Geese. Alahin. it it's all good. We got it this time. I wonder, like, do you have to sign a waiver to go on Fear Factor? Because they be doing some crazy stuff. I would hate to get bitten by a freaking poisonous snake and then somebody tell me, well, you signed a waiver. Nah, damn all that. You had me dying on freaking national television. Pay my family. I'm trying to say, am I gonna watch this game, this Michigan Ohio State game? I just, you know, I don't I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, because we're moving it on them and scoring. You know, so now that the second half has become a shootout, and you freaking wasted that possession. I'm pretty sure they could. Barry Sanders is on on TV. Hey, see, I'm not even upset. I'm not even upset that they're trying to compare Gibbs to Barry. I'm not upset. You know, I'm not upset. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Get that block. Get that block. Ah. Yeah, if we can get a turn, if we can score here and then get a turnover, nah, that's not happening. Okay, we just lost 2 yards. Learn, learn, please. Don't run the ball up the middle. unless you get it. But I mean, don't do that. Don't do it again. You know what? JMO's not stepping up. JMO's just getting opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Uh, see, we know what JMO can do to throw him the ball. Throw it to him. You know, and he's in his bag right now. He's in. Hey, he's in there, dog. You tucked it. You in there, dog? I'm in there, dog. I'm in there. You tucked in. I'm in there, dog. Hashtag if you know use use hashtag. Another 100-yard game for JMO. Freaking hate Jordan Love, bro. His old nondescript ass face, bro. You know what I'm saying? I freaking hate that dude, man. Ah, Amir Gibbs. Alahin. Alahin Khamir Gibbs. Don't run this football. What did I just say? What did I say? Like I looked at the defense and I told you don't run the football. You're on the field and you still went with the run. Yeah, I mean that's 14 points. That's 14 points that y'all just you're rolling out. There's no pressure, and you throw the ball behind your wide receiver who is running wide open, who will be taking it to the house. Ridiculous, man. I don't understand I don't understand you being angry at that at Campbell with that one. The 3rd and short, fine. Jared Goff had a wide open wide receiver and he didn't put it on him. The play was open. Everything was open. Jared Goff threw the ball behind a freaking Ferrari running full speed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like where is this quarterback coming from though? I understand it, but where is he coming from? Get them off the field. That's all you need to do. 3 and out, please. Please. Defense, do your job. 3 and out. I don't know. He's got to be on a pitch count. You would expect that from a Davenport. From a Davenport. Now would be a great time for a sack. You know, we've got pressure. We've got a last. In the first play of this drive, we got a hand on him. Just couldn't get him down. Three and out. Yeah, that was interference, but hey, it doesn't matter. They owe us a couple breaks, actually. They gave him a touchdown on some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? They owe us a few breaks. So he did. But as I said, they owe us. I don't know who Hitch is. Now, we got to get down the field on this one. We need JMO to hit a crosser and take it 80 yards to the house because we don't have time. Yo, Fox Nation has a certain type of programming, which is clearly on one side of the fence. It's heavily skewed towards one side of the fence. And nah, they owe us. They owe us quite a few calls. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They owe us quite a few. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. It's actually better that he dropped it because it wasn't going anywhere. Hey, we need to get some pictures, huh? Hey, that was a great catch. You finally put the guy in the game. That wasn't a penalty. He hit him too hard. And he slid off of him too. That's a penalty. You have to put your body weight on him so you can get called for a penalty. If you slide off of him, that's also a penalty because you didn't put yourself in a position to get called for a penalty. Remember last time Jack Campbell got a sack and he slid off somebody and they called him for the penalty? Zone coverage. Let's hope it was in the secondary. Was it in the secondary? Yes. I told you they owe us some. They owe us some calls. I told you they owed us. Bro, we don't have time to be running the football. There's 7 minutes left in the game, and we're down by 10. I told you we needed that. We needed that. I told you that's what we needed. Jimbo could have had 200 yards this game. Brother, what are we doing? Why are we running? Why are we running the football? I get it, but no, bro. We need. All right, bro. Y'all got it. Come on. You need urgency. Come on, bro. It's 4:45 left. Using the whole play clock right now is stupid. Are we at the line of scrimmage yet? Jump pass. I told you the pass was coming. They weren't going to run it. If that was Laporta, it would have been a touchdown. Far too much time. Yep. Oh, that's why Green Bay called timeout. Ooh, dude got pancake. They're gonna kick it. Okay. At least something's good this game. It would have been awesome if we had 14 additional points right now. Oh yeah. Mhm. No, he's not. Yeah. Bro, who watches who watches these shows or movies? What the frick? Sideline 2 intercepted. What the frick? Bro, come on, bro. Why is the clock moving? Wasn't that an injury timeout? Are we okay? Was that not an injury timeout or what? Am I tripping? They're gonna run the ball. I mean, unless they freaking fumble. The crazy thing is like even if you lost this game, you still could win the division theoretically. But the Packers would have to drop another one within the division, and you'd have to win the rest of your games. So if you were to drop this game, you have to finish 12-5. No, there's no other games you can lose. And you'd need help from these bum ass dudes over here. Yeah. Because you knew that was happening. I don't think they've fallen off all the way, but some of the way, yeah. Yeah. They're not like they didn't fall over the cliff, but there's a few maybe the legs are over the cliff, you know what I mean? How is it not 2nd and 11? How did he not lose at least a yard there? Come on, dog. Come on. Please don't allow them to get a first down because now you allow them to get 5 yards on a 2nd and 11. Okay. But they get, it's that 1 yard is important. The yard that he lost, and then they still call it freaking 2nd and 10. uh, I told you, giving up that 5 yard run was a huge problem. I told you that. All right, Robert Stevens. At some point, like, you just gotta have it, and you can't. Anyway, as I was saying, when you gotta have it, you can't be allowing them to get 7 yards in the first two plays. You can't allow them to be getting 5 yard runs. Like you just at some point, bro. The only plays that I really had a problem with were the up the middle runs, and we know that they have this issue. Like they had this issue when Osama was here. They would run the ball up the middle in situations where you're like, well, you shouldn't do that. You should do something more creative. So I'm not gonna say it's the play calling because they've had these issues all along and they just haven't learned. It's like you're not gonna catch these people off guard, bro. Like you gotta be doing something. Like, look at this. You think these guys are just gonna turn around and hand the ball off and run it up the middle, straight up the gut? Nope. No flags. Who Watson? They're going for it on 4th down? Wow. Well, hey, don't jump. Don't jump off sides. Of course they did. Prior to everything, they called timeouts. They're still gonna go for it. You can't let this smug asshole, Matt LaFleur, beat you. This is the guy that was crying at the podium after getting beat last year. This is the guy that was telling Dan Campbell to F off when we were sweeping him. You can't let this dude get it. We need you, Hutch. We need you, somebody. Is Davenport in there? He is. We need somebody to get home. Somebody's got to get home. I turned it off. I'm not going to watch the rest of this. I'm not going to look at any of their faces. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to subject myself to this bull crap. Um, I mean, that's it, y'all. If y'all want to do a post game, whatever, dude. Um, the theme of this season has been when it mattered most. When it mattered most, we didn't do it. That's been the theme of the season. We have not. The defense has been top 10, not when it mattered most. The offense has supposed to have been high flying, not when it mattered most. Amon Ross St. Brown's supposed to be a star, not when it mattered most. Again, all of you people, if there's anybody in here, if there's anybody in here that didn't have a problem with not winning the division and thought you were going to get into the playoffs, just make the playoffs. I don't care about the division. If anybody had that energy, go sit down somewhere. Just go sit down somewhere, because this is what you asked for. And I said, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Go sit down somewhere, dude. This is ridiculous. Go take a seat. You know, that's all I got. Go take a seat, because eh, you know the arrogance of this fan base sometimes pisses me off. We've won nothing. We've done nothing. But Brad Holmes is without reproach, and everybody, and no one is accountable. And we're just gonna beat everybody, and everybody is inferior to us. How did we become elitists? Because we have a good roster and a decent GM. This is the bed that we've made as a fan base. you know and most of the fans are good, but the very loud minority, who goes on whatever and just says dumbass stuff like that. I don't care about the North. Okay, well, fine, you go have fun not caring about the North. But I don't want to hear nothing when this team don't make the playoffs. I don't want to hear nothing. As I said, you can still win the division. You can't lose any more games. You can't. You must go. The rest of these 5 games have to be wins. And then you have to hope that the freaking Packers trip up because no one believes in the Bears. No one believes in the Bears. Yep. Yeah, but we're good though, right? Because Marcus Davenport was back. Why? And we'll see if he shows up on the injury report next week. You know what I mean? I don't know, but the one age, I'm not even feeling confident, bro. I'm not feeling confident. Sharon Moore and Johnny Moore are the same person. Yeah, I mean that when the schedule came out, there were a bunch of people running around talking that same BS, and I'm like, "What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? I don't care about the division. This team is going to go 11-6 and make the playoffs." And that still may be true, but you could also go 11-6 and miss the playoffs. It's possible. But if you go 11-6, trust me, you're not winning the division unless that other game remaining that you lose is to the freaking Rams and the Packers and the Bears completely fall off the face of the earth. That's the only way you're winning the division. Right now, you can still win the division. The Packers and the Bears just have to finish below you. Going 12-5, the Packers at what are they now? 8-3-1, right? They're at 8-3-1. Okay. Look, we don't have to worry about the Packers, right? Because here's the thing. The Packers will make the playoffs. They will lose. If they win the division, that's great because then they're going to have a first place division winning schedule next year. Right? And our schedule will be easier. The strength of schedule doesn't really matter, but the Packers have been getting by playing bums. They've been getting by. They've been getting by. But you know what the Packers have done? They've won when it mattered. That's what I said. When it mattered most. They lost to the goddamn Panthers. They lost to the damn Browns. Who else did they lose to? Some other bum ass team. But then they beat us twice. And I don't know what happened. I don't know, because Dan Campbell is a lot classier than Matt LaFleur, so I'm pretty sure no craziness happened. But I didn't want to. Like I said, I turned the TV off. I'm not gonna watch the freaking Packers celebrate in Detroit, and you lose by 7 in a game in which you squandered 2 drives. I'm sorry, you squandered 1. Okay, people are gonna look at, oh, you should have taken the points. You should maybe the first drive because the play call was stupid. It was 3rd and 2. And then you lost a yard trying to run the ball up the middle. So now on 4th and 3, you try to run the ball up the middle again. That was dumb. On the next 4th and 3, that was golf. You had a wide open Jameson Williams. All you had to do is put it out in front of him. If he drops it when you put it out in front of him, that's on JMO. The dude is running full stride this way, and you throw it that way. That was golf. And I don't care if he knew it immediately, bruh. You did it, and you cost your team 7 points on that drive. Dan Campbell cost you 7 points on the other one because of that dumbass call where it was like, oh, let's just run it up the middle again. That one I didn't understand. But again, as I told you, go back and look. In the tenure of Usama, they did the same stupid ish. Oh, we're just gonna line up and punch you in the mouth. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it doesn't. You're not fooling anybody by doing the same thing because they know your tendencies. This is a team in the Green Bay Packers who's in your division and they play you twice a year. They played you twice last year. You did this similar stuff to them last year when you were sweeping them. You're not going to do the same thing this year and you got swept. They know your tendencies. They know what you like to do. They know how you call games because we play you so much. Dan Campbell has owned Matt LaFleur since he's been here. But you know what? That gives that Matt LaFleur a lot of tape. And you know he's a beta male. You know he's a freaking beta male. So you know he was sitting up there freaking losing sleep. Like probably didn't sleep last night. He was probably high on cocaine and amphetamines coming into the game. He's probably on, he was probably on a bender and just was popping speed pills. Because he wanted nothing more than to beat Dan Campbell in Detroit. He wanted nothing more than to sweep them to get his revenge from last year. And as a beta male, you do whatever, like I said, using drugs, staying up all night. That's it. As a beta male, that's what you do. I just can't understand it. You know? I can't understand like why we do a lot of the dumb ish that we do. You know? I just can't. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments and then I'm gonna head out, bro, because I gotta go to work. Um, they can fire Melvin if they don't make the playoffs. There was zero pressure on Love. Facts. That's what I like. You don't sugarcoat anything. Appreciate you, Belinda Brown. Oh my God. There are Bears fans in here. Why? What the frick? What are you doing? Okay, whatever. I hope you guys get beat by 40 tomorrow. Frank should have come back earlier, definitely, you know. Eric Brenner says Super Bowl door has officially closed. Not officially, but it ain't okay, I'm just going to because I mean, at some point, if you're just gonna spam the same thing, you're just getting banned. So the bear down person has been banned. We can win against the Cowboys only if Frank comes back. Yeah, because we gotta defeat that interior pressure. We can't win the division. LOL. Come on. Yes, you can. Go do the math. You can win the division. The only team you've lost in the division. Oh no, you've lost to the whatchamacallit. You lost to the Vikings. If you go 3-3 in the division and the other teams fall on their faces, that's the only way. It's not probable. It's possible. But all the people that thought that we didn't need the division, we didn't need to win the division, you've made your bed. Why Anzalone could not fill the gap on the first couple of plays, either send him rushing or get another linebacker? I don't know. They do. They lost to the Eagles. Okay. Goff looks asleep last few games. Shouldn't Kennedy shout out Kennedy though, big game for him. It was. It's nice to see him get some run. You had 10-7? Well, we definitely ain't making the playoffs at 10-7. Why did you people are insane. You freaking lost in your house. Get the frick out of here, bro. Like, bro, been sitting on that for 10 weeks. What are you doing? The frick, go somewhere, bro. Like y'all, like people, like other fans. You lost in week 2 of 3. What are you doing here? uh oh, well, it must not have tasted good. Uh, with St. Brown down now, we'll see how good our offense is. But the Rams is most likely another loss and make us with 6 losses. We did fine without St. Brown. It was actually a good thing that Goff had to now get JMO involved and other people. Like now, Goff, maybe he knows how to throw the ball to others. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I got an appointment I gotta keep. Do not want to miss this because it is money. Um, Only way the Lions get into the playoffs is if we win against the Cowboys, Packers lose to the Bears, and if we win to the Rams as well. No, if you win out, you're still gonna make the playoffs. I mean, we're in the hunt. There's gonna be other teams that are in the hunt and in the wild card situation, they're gonna lose. But anyway, once again, the Motor City Cats R&D back at it. We came to give you stats, not none of that Saturday. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic. We'll be we'll be here tomorrow. We might hate watch the Bears. We'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Hit me up in the Discord, and then I'll plan the stream accordingly. All right, appreciate y'all, man. Once again, and we're out of here. I don't see the Lions beating the Cowboys or the Rams. I think with Frank back, we'll beat the Cowboys, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. Peace out. Gotta run.